Join us at Santa Anita Park, where you can watch and wager on live thoroughbred racing for Sunshine Millions.
As they run to the top of the stretch, Banker's Hours in a bid to go it all the way. He turns for home, still on a 3-length lead. Mr. McQuaid trying to take up the slack second. Bandit of the Prairie is third with an eighth of a mile remaining. Banker's Hours driven out, still 4 in front. Mr. McQuaid has rallied to take second. The battles for minor placings. Banker's Hours never gave him a chance here. He's a gate-to-wire winner at 9-5. He'll do it by 4 in the end. Mr. McQuaid was second. As they round the far turn, Mezcal in a bid to go 1.5 miles pillar to post. She has the lead. Saya starts to ask her for another gear. From the outside, Champagne Ivy has been fully stretched for 1/4 mile, but she's clinging to the favorite, and these two come off the corner well clear of Divine Exchange, and they're at the top of the stretch. Mezcal now asked to quicken up, and she leads by 2. Champagne Ivy is very game while trying to stay with her. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Mezcal in front. Champagne Ivy takes another run at her on the outside, but Mezcal has turned away all challenges and she'll win it. Mezcal goes gate to wire by 1.25 lengths.
It's Friday, January the 14th, out here because tomorrow is Cameron's birthday party. So it is pre-Sunshine Millions Day, and I've got picks from 4 different tracks today. Let's see how the day turns out. In the opener at Gulfstream, Frolic Man. Press the pace to get to the lead, into the far turn.
Now turning up the pressure on Prey and on Currency. Frolic Man for a narrow advantage. From the outside, Pemberton is in the yellow. He's trying to get rallying. From between horses, Go G's alongside Shirley Sherman as they run to the top of the stretch. Frolic Man still has the lead. Far outside, Pemberton just grinding away. Now there's racetrack for Go G's, and he's coming on now. 46-4 for the opening half mile. In the stretch drive with Frolic Man, the target. He's an 1/8 of a mile from home.
Frolic Man in the opener on a Friday afternoon. It's a bitter cold day in South Florida. Oh yeah, one bet, one win. The second at the fairgrounds was a maiden event. We were going 6 furlongs, and Tensa, Virginia was the classic early speed class drop angle. First time out, broke a bit slowly, and then made up good ground late. Second time out last time was pressing a very fast pace and gave way late. I thought she'd be loose on the lead from the rail, but she broke slow again. The front running 9 to 5 second choice went way too fast. Started reeler in the stretch.
Zumra Bayou, 21.91 seconds as these maiden 3-year-old fillies come for home. Zumra Bayou spins them in. It's Zumra Bayou who's up by 3 from Tensar, Virginia, trying to reel Zumra Bayou in. Half mile in 45.38 seconds. Stop, Shop, and Drop is now third from Beanie. Bodie's Connection, Easy Aces, Pat Handgirl. They're in the final furlong. Here comes Tensar, Virginia. Tensar, Virginia has forged ahead for Jareth Ludberry. Took the lead from Zumra Bayou, who went fast early. They're close to home. It's Tensar, Virginia. Tensar, Virginia was second to none.
Double the bet. 7th at Gulfstream, Luis Saez took Living Water right to the
Living
front.
Water has the lead. Brits Candyman is second. Smokin' Bo still all bottled up. No place to go yet. Sarah Watt is fourth, and at the back is Street Facts as they run to the top of the stretch. Living Water tries to make a break for it now. He's at the quarter pole on top 2.5. Toward the inside, Smokin' Bo is still right there second. Toward the outside, and Brits Candyman is dropping back third. 3/16 to go. Living Water has to hold off Smokin' Bo, who's up on the outside trying to gain a bit of
Living
ground.
Water, Luis Saez, wire to wire. Triple the bet, second win of the day at Gulfstream. Several scratches in mid-afternoon. Gonna go home early, got a Panthers game tonight. See how the rest of the week goes. Sunshine Millions Day and Cal Cup Day tomorrow.
Ballot box tries to stick with that one. Excel. Shinnecock Hills has made up good ground. Going to swing toward the outside. Is fourth right now and about 3.5 off the lead. Giants fire ballot box. Shinnecock Hills trying to rally up. Bruce Banner just in behind horses. Still right there is Excel. At the furlong pole now, it's Shinnecock Hills. McAllen got back in gear and is rallying up as well. Shinnecock Hills. Here's McAllen on the outside. The Pletcher runners 1-2. McAllen and Shinnecock Hills. Here's the wire.
Domineer, she has the lead, and she's stretching out her rivals behind her. She leads by 2. American, of course, is second. Toward the outside, Ricassa's now third. From the back, Cozy Dreams begins to put her best foot forward. She's going to get a running lane toward the inside, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Domineer with 1/8 of a mile more to get and a couple to fight off, including Foxy Lady and toward the inside, Cozy Dreams. Still Domineer with a clean pair of heels at the 16th pole, and Domineer driven out by jockey Luis Saez to win it. Domineer went all the way from Cozy Dreams in second. He's giving up ground, but he's starting to gain a bit of ground. And at the back is DeRocher. They run to the top of the stretch over the channel, and Jaramillo have taken a narrow lead from Alley-Oop Johnny, who cuts the corner and tries to fight on. Hail to the Chief and Sterling Driver next. Top of the lane, over the channel, trying to shift gears, and he leads by 2.5. Alley-Oop Johnny trying to cling to second. DeRocher's underway from a mile back. He might have a shot for second, but nobody's going to catch over the channel. Over the channel on the board at 7-1 to win it for trainer Dave Fox and jockey Misael Jaramillo. They won by 3.5. Conglomerate just a neck in front. Superposition right alongside in second. Sertete third. Mighty Tough weaving through traffic. Congrats again on the far outside as they straighten for the drive. Conglomerate set down for the drive by Gaffleone at odds on with Sertete moving to him on the outside second. Superposition between horses. Final 16th of a mile, and Conglomerate's doing what he needs as he's now 2 in front. Sertete is second behind Conglomerate, who's in front. It's a gap of 3 to Sham Rocket, who's an on-running fourth ahead of Braccio de Ferro and Hercules. Glory of Florida never fired today as they run to the top of the stretch. Big Venezuela, the first to crack of the top trio. On the inside, Sir Ollie fights to hold it. Nacho Papa alongside in second. Sham Rocket is third. Braccio de Ferro swung to the center. Still many chances here. Sir Ollie up for a fight right alongside Nacho Papa. The classy Sham Rocket has 2 lengths to raise with less than 1/8 to raise it as they come to the final 16th. Here comes Sham Rocket on the outside. Sham Rocket at Sir Ollie. Sham Rocket to the lead. Sham Rocket wins the Sunshine Classic.
And then Blonde Bombshell, they turn for home. And Cause She's a Lady in complete command has a 5-length cushion. Tizzy Twister, Blonde Bombshell grinding away at the rail, coming toward the 16th, and it's all Cause She's a Lady. Much too good. Cause She's a Lady, clobbering the competition, will win by about a half dozen. Second to Tizzy Twister. Approaching the quarter pole, Square Cat, Hail Freedom, 1-2 throughout. They'll arrive at the top of the stretch the same way. Really big news behind them in third. Then Sawadee Unlimited, Heat Wave there in the final eighth of a mile. And Hail Freedom takes a narrow lead. Really big news on the outside. At the rail, Square Cat fights on. It's Hail Freedom edging clear. Really big news, clearly second. Hail Freedom wins by a length and a half. And the distant early trailer is Revelation. Down the hill they go in the Sunshine Millions Filly and Mare Turf Sprint presented by John Deere. And it's Legs Galore in front by 2. Nardini is in second. Alice Marble, Eddie's New Dream, a close-up fourth. Setamar is starting to rally on the outside. Green Cap within 5 lengths of the lead. Another 2 to Super Game. She's devoted outside of them. Top of the stretch, and Legs Galore has a 2-length lead. Alice Marble is chasing very gamely in second, trying to run her down late. These two are dominating. Legs Galore still loaded, however. Alice Marble giving her all, but it is Legs Galore streaking to a front-running win. Once again in the Sunshine Millions Filly and Mare Turf Sprint presented by John Deere. It's Brickyard Ride in control past the quarter pole. Opens it up to 2.5. Let's Get Lucky second. Followed by Principe Carlo third. And in the center of the track, Peaceful Transfer gathering some momentum at the rail. Positivity, a 16th to go. And Brickyard Ride has a 4-length lead. Positivity closing stoutly, but he won't catch Brickyard Ride. Back to back in the Don Valpredo Cal Cup Sprint.
Three-quarters, 112 flat. Paintbrush turns first on top. Vintage Girl tries again on the outside second with 3/16 remaining. Paintbrush has the lead by 2. Vintage Girl flat to the boards trying to make a late say. Vintage Girl trying to gain on Paintbrush. Paintbrush still has the lead. Vintage Girl takes another run at her, but Paintbrush has enough in the tank, and Paintbrush will win it. Vintage Girl with the game runner-up performance ahead of around the forward turn at the 5/16. Blue Times still has the lead. Control Function tries to go after her second. Isla Bonita is there third. From the back, Gabby Squared tries to rebid with a quarter of a mile remaining here. Three-quarters, 11-2. They're at the top of the stretch. Blue Times turns for home on top by 2. Control Function is still second. Toward the outside, Askew is third. At the rail in Isla Bonita. Final eighth of a mile. Blue Times bidding to give Sayas a natural hat trick. Has the lead 2.5. Control Function can't reach. Blue Times, who's even money, she went all the way. Blue Times is in front. Second, Control Senor Joe Bim responding as miles ahead is 1-5, and he's gone from up near the lead to 4th, but he's only 2 lengths off the lead, and Paco starts to ask him to quicken up. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Now in the clear, miles ahead, had to weave his way back through traffic, but he's in the clear and challenging Doc Amster. Dropping back was Vinny Van Gogh, Senor Joe Bim next, and they turn for home. Miles ahead, now starts to get serious, and he's in front. Back to second is Doc Amster, back to third is Senor Joe Bim. Inside the final furlong, miles ahead will prove much the best here. Miles ahead at 1-5, he'll win it and win it going away in the end. Doc Amster gets second. Senor Joe Bim fights and holds on for third.